Alright guys, we said that we were going to do a review on Korean strawberries. I had them for about a day and a half. They don't fit in the refrigerator, so I just had them out on the counter. And I wanted to eat them before they start to go bad because the produce does go bad a little bit quicker. Here, I noticed that the tomatoes already are starting to go bad. Well, one of them is. So maybe that's because they don't have preservatives or they don't use GMOs, which would mean that the food, the produce, the vegetables does go bad quicker. But that's because it's not full of chemicals. That's what fruit and vegetables do. I've had tomatoes in the US sitting on my shelf for like 2 weeks. They don't go bad. That's because the companies don't want to throw out the food, so they put them full of chemicals. Because if you have to throw a tomato out, then you can't sell it. So I noticed that the tomatoes, they are going bad after 2 days, but that's not a bad thing. That's what tomatoes do when they're not loaded with chemicals. So we're going to try to eat these. This is my lunch. Some cream cheese, some tomatoes, and we're going to review the strawberries. Here's a strawberry. I cut off the top with my cheap Chinese scissors, which are completely broken. The blade's about to shatter. Here it is. Looks great. Smells very strawberry-like. Very sweet. Like I can smell it from here. It smells like a strawberry. I think it looks beautiful. Nice and firm. No mold. Like I said, I didn't have it in the refrigerator for 2 days, but I think they're about to start going bad, so I'm going to try to eat all of them. This is, again, it was pretty expensive, but we'll talk about that in a second. Let's eat one. I haven't tried one yet. Yeah, it's really good. Okay. Right off the bat, it's really good. It's a little more acidic than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be like a lot sweeter. This is more acidic, if that makes sense. It doesn't taste super sugary. It tastes more acidic. Here's another one. Whoa. Look at all the juices coming out. Getting it all over the comforter. Yeah, super juicy. It's dripping. There's strawberry juice dripping everywhere. They're great. I don't really know how to review a strawberry. Great crunch. Very juicy. Like, maybe I just haven't had strawberries in a while, but I don't remember strawberries like dripping as I eat them. You know what I mean? They're great. I did expect them to be a little bit sweeter. These are more acidic than they are sweet, but I like that. I mean, this might sound crazy, but they taste very similar to tomatoes in a good way. Tomatoes are fruit. They're not vegetables. I think technically they are fruit, so that would make sense. Yeah, these are great. I wasn't sure if I was going to be satisfied with strawberries for lunch, but yeah, this is great. I'm definitely going to eat all these. I don't know what else to say. They're really good. Very juice-like. This would be great in a smoothie. I wish I had my portable blender. That's another thing I did first. I had a portable lithium-ion blender back in like 2011. I bought one from China back in like 2011. I was like, this is a great idea. Another thing I couldn't capitalize on because you need money. How do you buy 1,000 products without buying 1,000 products for inventory? And then some rich person comes along and steals your idea and does it themselves. It's impossible. Even if you have the next Nintendo Game Boy thought of in your head, even if you design it, it's impossible to actually bring it to market. Even if you design the prototype, get the patent, you still can't afford the inventory. And then some billionaire comes in, steals your design, changes one thing for the patent, and you don't get a single cent.